We live?
Yes, Judge.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to County Court Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court docket for February 9th, 2021. It is approximately 2:20 p.m. in the afternoon, and docket at 2 o'clock we have Mary Burchin, cause number 611428 with Mr. Sharman. Is Mr. Sharman with us today?
Present with counsel, Judge.
George, what's going on with regard to this lady's ability to be in the VTC? Talk to Josh.
I think some of her disabilities are preventing that from happening. I talked to Mr. LaRue shortly ago, and he said he was going to talk to his supervisor about for this afternoon. So, I mean, she's here, and if you want to talk to her, certainly you're welcome to do.
Hey, Ms. Burchin, thanks for showing up with us today. What did you do in the military, ma'am?
I was in personnel
And were you Army or what?
in the Navy,
And what years were that approximately?
from 1980 until 2001.
Okay. And you have an honorable discharge, I'm guessing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So George, has she had a chance to talk to Josh?
She has, Judge, and it's not working. I mean, she's eligible. That's not a problem. But
It's gonna take more time than we got today to chat about it.
Yes,
Let's do this. I'm gonna put you on standby to give me a chance to talk to Josh and then get you online. And sometime this week, we'll get back to Ms. Burchin and let her know what the plan is. Is that okay with you guys?
that's correct, Judge.
Your Honor, Chris is here if you want to talk to Chris.
I don't want to talk to Chris. He's in the green.
Hold on, Mr. Sharman, can I get your cell phone number real quick? Because I just got back with speaking to my supervisor and I'd like to speak with you off.
Yes, sir. It's 210.
Yes, sir.
823-6609.
833?
823-6609.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna call you right now.
Thanks, Judge.
Good. Hey, Chris, did you get a chance to chat with Ms. Burchin, or do you know her circumstances?
Yes, sir. I believe we right before the COVID lockdown, Ms. Burchin was able to come into the office, and we went back to Josh's office and discussed the entire program, and that was the last of it way back then. So that's about as far as I know, like where we're at as far as the entire process goes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a good look at it this week and come up with a plan. And if we can't do the straight Veterans Treatment Court, the probability exists we can do what I call collateral VTC or VTC light, which means you'd be in regular probation scenario with a sweetheart deal from the DA based on her military service outside.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Burchin. You're, as far as I'm concerned, you're released, and I will get with your attorney, and he'll get back with you this week, and we'll tell you what we can and can't do. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
I
Ma'am, and thanks for
appreciate
your service, ma'am.
it. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so I've got
Bye.
Mary Petrozek with us today.
She has not come in yet, Your Honor. I know she has.
How about Barry Hitchings? I see out there. I've got clause 635015, State of Texas versus Emmanuel Paul Mann. And Mr. Hitchings, have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case yet?
I have, Your Honor. I received a plea offer. I've passed it on to my client. And the client says he would rather go to a jury trial.
Good for her. Well, we just set up, I think, tentatively, we're looking at August 2021. Pat, is that not what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor. I will send them a reset with the trial date.
Okay, thank you, Barry. Y'all are dismissed.
Hold on just a minute.
Your Honor.
August. We got Henry Ridgway with us today. Not yet. And we got Wayne Young with us today. We got Neil Kalfas with us today.
No, Your Honor, not
Good
yet.
afternoon, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Kalfas. Oh, I'm sorry.
Clause number 636314, State of Texas versus Jesus Munzo Gonzalez. Have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case yet?
I don't believe I have myself. One of the attorneys in my office has reached out. Apparently, there's some Coban videos that are missing on this. That's what we're looking for. I can email directly to either of the ADAs, myself, Your Honor, to follow up.
Okay, state, can you go ahead and convey an oral offer at this time, and then we'll start talking about discovery?
Yes, Judge. It's gonna be, these two are gonna run concurrent with the UCW and the racing. For the racing, it's gonna be 6/12, $200 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, and driver safety course. And the UCW will be 12 months deferred plus a $200 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, gun safety course, and a motion to forfeit the weapon.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
And tell me again what specifically you're looking for. Any kind of videos involved in this case, either on board or body cams? What are we looking for?
That's correct, sir. Primarily the body cam, I mean the dash camera. It appears that the race was supposedly was captured on camera, and we'd like to be able to see that.
Just strictly a UCW. It's a vehicle stop. Apparently, there's no DWI along with it.
No, Judge.
Okay. State, are you aware of any videos in this case at this time?
I can request everything that exists right after this.
Have you got Mr. Ibarra's phone number so you can let him know what you find out this week?
No, could you give that to me real quick? Mr.
Yes, I'll chat it over to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sergio.
Yes, sir. May I be excused once I'm done with that, Your Honor?
We're gonna
Your
reset.
Honor, are we resetting them for a week?
Yeah, set him for a week with the understanding that if we come up with a plan before the week, then we can take him off the docket.
Of course, he just needs to let us know. Thank
Very
you.
good. Thank you.
Judge Henry Ridgway.
I see
I
Paul
would-
Vasquez out there somewhere.
I'm here.
Great. You here on Perla Ramirez, call 637-466?
Yes,
Have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not.
Your
Thank-
Honor?
Yeah.
It was my understanding, I was told that this was going to be a family violence case and that I was to transfer it to county court, to the admin judge to have it transferred to a family violence court.
Paul, is that your understanding?
That's news to me. I have not heard that.
You can just,
Where did we get that information? It's always good to know, what's happening.
Judge, I reviewed the case today, and I think it involves family violence, so I had it transferred out.
Okay, well, transfer it to a family violence court and let Paul know immediately where it's going so he can handle it with the new judge.
of course, well, I won't know. I always handle those, go to Judge Longoria and they will transfer it out.
And I'm assuming the new court will give me a new court date?
They should. I may set you out, Paul.
Okay,
Way and let you know what the new date is.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Paul.
He's got other cases.
Okay, we got Christopher Arce with us today. Chris isn't here yet.
No,
Got Joanne Eco, I see you out there. This is called 638-185, State of Texas versus Alfredia Hall. Have you had an offer from the state yet on this case?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, I did.
And-
I did receive an email offer, Judge.
Go ahead.
I said I received an email offer from the state. I need to confer with my client. She's there in person.
She's here today in person?
In person, yeah, she's trying to connect to the audio. I think that's her.
Why don't we go ahead and reset you for next week and give you some time to chat with your client, maybe get back with the DA and let us know this week what you want to do ultimately. Will that work for you?
And I do need to speak to Nick also, just briefly, just to clear up, if I can do that,
Well, we're having
the offer.
on this docket, and the problem is we've only got 2 DAs and I've got them running. So let's just do the week thing, and then you've got the rest of your life for a week to talk to Nick. It just can't be done right.
Okay,
Okay? Thank you, Joanne.
all right. Thank you, Judge. Bye-bye. Will somebody tell my client, please, to come back in
Yes.
a week?
yes.
Thank you.
Paul's got other cases here. Paul, you still with us?
Of course.
I apologize. You've got another case, at least one. I've got 639-919, State of Texas versus Philip Elliott Torres. Once again, have you had a chance to confer?
That I do have an offer. Nick just uploaded a new video that I haven't had a chance to review yet. And that's what we're holding up. That's what the holdup is.
Second, ladies and gentlemen, I got to check at the door. It'll be about 2 minutes. I apologize. And get this thing going.
Hello? I'm good. Listen, I'm in a Zoom hearing. Can I call you back in a few minutes? Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Apologize. Paul, did we get you squared away with regard to Mr. Torres? Paul, are you there? Pat, can you hear me?
He is there, Your Honor, but he has stopped his video and his muted. So I'm assuming he might be on a phone call or talking to someone out of the Zoom.
Okay, well, let's run down the road. Is Robert Valdez with us today?
I do not see Mr. Valdez, Your Honor.
I'm sorry? Yes or no?
No, Your Honor.
Jonathan Ross with us today?
Not yet, Your Honor.
These are 2:30 cases and it's 2:28.
Mm-hmm.
How about Jeff Martinez? Lena Carriedo?
Not yet, Your Honor.
David Rodriguez?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Jeannie Cupid?
Jeannie Cupid, Your Honor, I emailed you that she is, we had to reset.
Okay. And
She said-
Suzanne is with us. Suzanne, are you
Yes.
ready to chat about state of Texas versus Archie Charlie Jenke? 5053?
Yes, Judge, that's just a DWLI, and he is actually right now in some county wherever his license is suspended from getting an occupational, and he tells me that in about a month, maybe he just needs to get the tickets paid off, and then that will allow him to get his driver's license. He already has insurance, and the car is registered. So I'm hoping that we can do that so I can get this dismissed.
How old is this case? I can't tell the.
It's fairly new to me. I don't know how old it is.
Pat, what's the offense date on this case, please?
Hold on, Your Honor. Let me get into.
Trying to get my head around this. I still have not received word from anyone.
Your Honor, it is November 15th, 2020.
Everyone has said that. You know,
November, December, January, February, 3 or 4 months. What is taking so long for him to get a license?
Judge, this is my first setting with him, so I only recently was texting him, asking him, what's going on with your license. I think it was the fact that he had like 5 tickets down there.
Okay, how about
Wherever there is, he needed to get the money to pay for
you
those
agree
tickets.
to a deal where he either gets his license? In state, a lot of times the state will dismiss if this guy gets street legal again. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, Judge.
Let me give you 30 days, Suzanne, with the understanding if he doesn't have his license in 30 days, he has to go on probation and get his license at his leisure. Is that equitable?
Well, he's gonna have an occupational today, if that matters.
I know, but we're talking about resolving this case. That doesn't have anything to do with occupational.
Well, I know. I know that Judge, he's going to be able to get the tickets paid off in order to be able to get his license, but whether or not procedurally with the bureaucracy that he'll
How would
actually
you
be able
like
to
a
get
jury
it.
trial for August? Would that work for you?
That might work better. I'll give him more time.
He's street legal. The state's not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Set it for August, and if he gets his license before then, we'll talk again.
I'll let you know.
Will that work?
That works.
All right.
Jury trial in August. Yes.
Lawyer.
But
Paul,
it's really not going to be a jury trial.
Paul, are you back?
I'm always back.
Did we ever get a resolution on Philip Torres? What do you want to do?
No, that's the one I just need to go over the evidence.
I just can't get a hold of it.
I'm having a hard time here. You need to go over the evidence. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just got a new video that Nick uploaded late last week.
Okay, let's reset him for a week to give him time to look at that and then let us know. You don't have to wait for the next hearing. You just call Pat and say, I need a trial, I need a trial, whatever it is.
Okay, and I have one last one, Khadijah Grant. We just need a trial on that one. It's the very last page, I believe.
Last page, like 3:30?
Second to last page, maybe.
No.
No. What's the name again? I'm sorry?
Khadijah Grant.
It's reset from February 2nd.
That is up. Here we go. I've got a Don. Oh yeah, I've got her. 612508. I reset from last week. So what's the status on this one? I'm sorry.
We just need a trial.
Jury trial, Pat. 612508 Grant.
Yes, sir. I'll send the reset.
You know, I pay money to watch Paul and jury trial. It's very entertaining. I don't know if you went. It's very entertaining.
Very.
Dave, you got anything else with us today, or is that
That's
it?
it, Judge. I'm done.
You're cut loose. Thanks.
Thank you.
I think that's all.
Okay.
Judge, could I interrupt?
Sure.
I was here, but I was muted. I have a guy named Campbell on the 2 o'clock docket.
The first page, Your Honor.
And
He's a second case.
got him. Jason Campbell, 635418, Henry Ridgeway, right?
That's where they tell me, but it's hearsay. They tell me I'm Henry Ridgeway.
I've seen it written on a few walls in various places. For a good time, call, that sort of thing. Have you had a chance to confer with
210-473-0654?
635418, so I'm looking at Campbell.
No, I'm telling you, you said for a good time call, I'll give you my cell phone number.
Oh, you're the man. Has the state given you an offer on this case yet?
I believe so. I don't have it in front of me. My secretary's working from home and everything's kind of messed up, but
How about this?
I'd love to see you in August.
Let me let the state go ahead and give you their offer, and then we'll set you for jury trial, and then you know what you got to fall back on, perhaps.
All right, sounds great.
Please send her an offer on Jason Campbell, 635418.
It's gonna be 6 over 12, $300 fine, court costs, 60 hours community service, an APSE course, and no contact order with Katie Richter, as well as restitution, if any, to Katie Richter.
Okay. You want to wait to cipher on this and talk to your client, or you want to go straight to the jury trial doc?
I want to go straight to the jury trial doc.
Pat, set them up. Thank you, Henry.
Your
bet.
Honor, most of the attorneys from 2:30 are here now.
Okay, have we got any 2 o'clock guys that came in?
Yes. Can
I'm
you
here.
hear me?
Judge, I'm here.
Who are you?
I was in the first 5 OGs, you know,
I'm having a hard time seeing you on the screen. I'm sorry. This is one of these little.
up here.
Oh, there you are. Gammon. How you doing?
Yes, I was here when there were only 5 of us. It was a tight-knit group.
There you go. Gammon, I got you with Alfredo Herrera, 638891. Did you get a chance to chat with the state on this case yet?
The state and I have communicated, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I have not been able to reach my client.
Okay.
And also, Your Honor, he has that new case that has an at-large warrant.
Let's just reset it for next week. If you can find him, and if you can't find him, or the police can't find him, we'll let you know if we find him, and we'll go from there, I guess. Anything else we can do?
Well, no, that's great, Judge. I believe, though, the capias for him is because that was prior a case that had not been filed, turned into the court, because I was appointed on it long before that capias was there. So he didn't insult the court twice, is what I'm trying to say, Judge. He just wasn't here today.
What happened is he has not been magistrated, and there is no bond set on that. So he still needs to go in, and he would have to go through the satellite and get magistrated on
And
that.
Miss Pat sent me that message, Judge. I just wanted you to know that wherever he may be, he is not doubly insulting you.
All right, Gammon, thanks. You're out of here.
Y'all have a safe, healthy, and beautiful day, all right?
All right, let me run down my list. Has Mary Petrozek showed up yet?
Judge, this is Horta. I don't know if you can see me.
Are you,
I
yeah,
have Giddens, Cody
Second
Giddens.
page, Your Honor.
Hang on, I'm going down my list. I'll get to you. Stand by. I apologize. It's that way, but it's that way. Wayne Young, show up. Chris RC, show up.
No, Your Honor.
Glenn was here. Gammon was here. Kevin Collins here.
I'm here for him, Your Honor.
You're here for you. Okay, all good. Sterling Brooks, 639-504. Have y'all had a chance to confer yet?
I believe Mr. Collins has conferred with Alexis. I think the state still might be reviewing the file. I don't want to speak for her, though.
State, go ahead and tender your offer on this case, and we'll reset it for a week to give the attorneys time to figure it out.
Okay, the offer is going to be 6 months deferred, $250 fine, court costs, 30 hours community service, and no contact order with Gold's Gym. But I just requested that additional video today, the security video from Gold's Gym.
Okay, we'll reset you for a week, and you guys can chat about it. Fair enough?
That sounds good to me, Judge. May I be excused?
You betcha. Thank you. Ray,
Thank
we're to you
you,
now.
Your Honor.
Texas versus Cody Giddens, 639-853. Have you gotten an offer from the state on this case yet?
Yes, Your Honor, but I'm gonna need to confer with them because
No sweat.
there's a part of the
Reset you on our call docket on our docket, our Zoom docket next week, time, same station, and you can let us know what you want to do. Will that work?
sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Appreciate it. You betcha, sir.
Thank you.
Robert Valdez, show up.
Has not, but Mr. Ross is here.
Jonathan's here. All right, we got cause number 641-319, State of Texas versus Juan Antonio Segundo. And I got John Ross here. John, have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
I have got an offer from the state. I don't know if y'all are doing Zoom or the breakout rooms in here, or if I should give them a call later, chat about that a little bit more.
Right now to do that in the middle of the docket, but you can, I've reset you for a week and give you time to do whatever you need to do. Will that work for you?
That sounds great, Your Honor.
All right, thanks. You're out of here. And Jeffrey Martinez, show up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jeff, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I got call 641-356, State of Texas versus Jonathan Flores. Another UCW. Have you had a chance to confer with the state, sir?
I have not, Your Honor. He has a companion case that should be right on your docket as well.
And what is the companion case?
That's a discharged firearm. I think it's 641-357. The current case you're talking about is a 641-356. So should be numerical order.
The same incident, though?
Yes, sir.
Okay, State, are you aware that there are two cases on this cause number, basically?
Yes, Judge.
You have offers for Mr. Martinez, and then we'll give him a week to figure it all out.
For the UCW, it's going to be 8/12, $450 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, motion to forfeit the weapon, a gun safety course, an APSE course, and then TIC cause number 641-357.
Can I ask if you can apply for pretrial diversion?
No, I don't think so, but I'll double check.
Okay.
You beat him up in the next week or so. I'm going to reset you for a week. That gives you time to say, I really want pretrial diversion.
I thought you didn't have to have permission to apply anymore.
We can't do that anymore?
No, I said I thought you didn't need permission to apply anymore.
You still need our recommendation to apply for pretrial diversion.
Some cases they'll allow pretrial on
Somebody needs to disabuse the defense bar about that, because it's going around that you don't need permission.
Yeah, no, because we're running into the issue where people apply and then.
Okay, everybody stop talking for me, please. I apologize. Jeff, is that okay with you? We'll reset you for a week, let you figure it out.
Yes, Your Honor, that's great.
Thanks very much.
Have a good day.
Lena Carriedo with us today.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here for Mr. Delgado.
I've got State of Texas versus Anthony Israel Delgado, 641-378. Have you received an offer from the state yet?
Not yet, Your Honor.
State, would you go ahead and tender an oral offer, and then we're going to reset Mr. Delgado for a week, so Ms. Carriedo can figure out what she wants to do with this case.
It's going to be 6/6, a $300 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, and TIC cause number 641-379.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
You're out here. We'll see you next week. If you find out what you want to do before then, just call Pat. You don't have to actually come to the docket, kind of a deal.
Okay. Thank you.
We got David Rodriguez with us today.
I'm here, Judge.
Dave, I've got Efren Kaz Hernandez, called 641414, and another DWI type case. Have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
Judge, I just got the offer, and so I'll need to talk to my client, but I did get an offer from the state.
Have you received discovery yet?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. How about we reset you for a week so you can figure all that out?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, sir. You're out of
Thank
here.
you, Judge.
I got Suzanne Kramer still with us. I got another one. Or is that the same gentleman?
No, that's the same one, Your Honor.
All right, let me try again. Jay Norton with us today. Charles Mice with us today.
Your Honor, hold on. Mr. Hiller, I believe, is here.
Sorry, Judge. Gary Hillier for Mr. Norton.
Okay, great. This is cause number 652638 that of Texas versus Roxanne Monroe. Have y'all received an offer from the state yet?
We have not, Judge, and we don't have all the discovery yet.
All right, well, at this point in time, if it's okay with you, let the state give you an oral offer, and then we'll tell the state what discovery issues that still are pending, and we'll reset it for a week to let it figure out, and then if you need a trial or whatever you need, let us know next week.
Okay, Judge.
State, go ahead and tender an offer, if you would, on Roxanne Monroe, 652638.
Gonna be 6/12, $400 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CATSNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term, and restitution if any.
Got it, Judge.
Have y'all got any specific discovery issues that have not been addressed by the state so far?
I believe it's just the Coban, Judge. We've got body camera, but it's Coban from all the SAPD folks that attended.
Is it not online for you yet?
I'm told not. I don't have it. I don't know if they need to put it in Veripic.
Do you know what the status of a video, Coban video is on this case?
I'll request it today, Judge.
Okay. We're gonna reset this for next week, give y'all time to figure it out. If you're still having problems on discovery, get back to me and let me know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You're cut loose. Charles Mice with us today. Melissa Lesniak. Melissa, are you with us today?
Yes,
I've got cause 653373, state of Texas versus Virginia Valdez. Have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
yes, and they pro-offered an agreement. We just need some time to come up with some money.
Okay, can we set it for a week? Will that give you enough time to do what you need to do?
Can we do 2 weeks? The defendant just paid her rent.
Did the state give you an offer where if he pays X amount of dollars, they'll dismiss the case, that kind of thing? Restitution?
Correct, correct.
All right, let's give them 2 weeks. State's okay with you?
Yes, Judge.
All right, all good, thanks.
Thank you.
That's it. Sunny Middleton with us today?
What is today?
Yes. I got call 653393, state of Texas versus Robert Earl Burney. And have you had a chance to get a state's offer yet on this case?
No, Your Honor.
State, would you go ahead and orally give Ms. Middleton your offer, and then we'll give her a week to chat with her client about it and figure it out?
1 second, Judge.
Sure.
It's gonna be a JSAT, Judge.
Okay,
Can you deal with that?
I think we can.
Let's reset you for a week, and you can chat with your client about that and get back to Pat and let her know what you'd like to do.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks. Efren Torres.
Your
Pardon me?
Honor, Mr. Valdez is here.
All right, we'll go back to him real quick. Efren Torres with us today.
I'm here, Judge.
I got cause 653492, state of Texas versus Nancy Caceres. Have you had a chance to get an offer from the state yet?
Not yet, Your Honor.
State, would you please orally tender your offer, and then we're going to give Mr. Torres a week to figure it all out.
Gonna be 6/12, $300 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CATSNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Is that straight probation?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to reset you for same time, same station next week. If you figure out something before then, you call Pat and let her know.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Robert, you with us today?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
I got cause 641284, State of Texas versus Seth Aaron Powell. And has the state had a chance to confer with you yet?
Not yet.
With your permission, I'm going to ask the state to tender their offer orally, and then I'm going to give you a week to chat with your client about it. And then when you come back, you tell me you want a jury trial like you always do, right?
Not all the time.
Go ahead, state.
It's gonna be 8/12, $400 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CATSNP, Smart Start Mobile for half the term, and restitution, if any, to Angel Abernathy.
Okay. I lost you after DWI education. Is that a DIP course?
Yes.
And
Yep.
then the TAP evaluation?
CATSNP.
We don't do TAP evaluation, Robert. I just send everybody to the Community Alliance for Traffic Safety New Intervention Program out in line for it.
And then the Smart Start?
Yes, for half the term.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Restitution, if any, to, who is that?
Angel Abernathy.
Angel. Okay. If any, right?
Right.
All right.
Robert, I'm going to reset you at the same time, same station next week. If you figure out what you want to do earlier than that, just call Pat and let her know.
I will. Thank you, Judge. Be safe. Thank you.
William Brooks with us today. William Brooks. Kelly Green with us today.
I'm here for her, Judge.
Oh, great. I've got cause 653-539 State of Texas versus Mario Padilla.
Yeah.
Judge, have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case?
She has an offer, but she hasn't been able to communicate it to her client yet.
Okay. Let's reset for a week and give her time to do that.
Okay.
You let her know we're good. Okay, I've got cause, or rather, I'm looking for Monica Guerrero. Judge Guerrero.
I'm here for Monica Guerrero.
Okay, I've got cause 653-578 State of Texas versus Guadalupe Ortiz. Have you and or Judge Monica had a chance to confer with the state?
Monica has no offer, but the problem is no communication with the client. Pre-trial numbers, they're not valid. All references from the 48-hour bond were not good. We have no number, cannot contact her.
I guess the only thing I can do is issue an FTA warrant, and once, if as and when we find them, we'll let you know, and then we can work on getting them out of jail again. That'd be
Sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You betcha. Unless you got another case. Gil Coronado with us today.
No, not at this point, Your Honor.
This Todd we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I got 3 o'clock cases. Anybody here on 3 o'clock?
I believe Mr. Simmons is.
I'm here.
Let's see.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking for it. I got it. Furman Guerrero, 651-867. Mr. Simmons,
Yes, sir.
had a chance to get an offer from the state on this case yet?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you know what y'all want to do at this point in time?
Last time we were here, Judge, I had informed the court that we have not been able to get in touch with him. I spoke with his mother again today. She says that she thinks he's homeless and she hasn't been able to talk to him, and that he hasn't been there. And she asked us to quit contacting her in regard to, which I respected, Judge.
I understand. Well, we're going to issue an FTA warrant for him, and if as and when he's found, we'll let you know, and we'll go from there, I guess.
Yes, Judge.
Thanks.
May I be excused?
Andrea?
There you go. You've got Andres.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm looking for his case.
Same page as Mr. Simmons.
I've got Richard Gipprich, 641-999, says he's a vet. Have you looked at the VCC on him yet?
Your Honor, I spoke with my client yesterday and instructed him to he'd been trying to contact Mr. Whitmore, but I don't think he was successful. So I gave him Ron's contact info. And so I believe he reached out to Ron yesterday.
What are the facts behind this UCW as you understand it? Is this a car stop or what's going on?
It's a UCW as part of a DWI.
Okay. Is there a DWI pending also?
There is in your court, Your Honor.
Okay, has the state tendered you? Well, we need to get him interviewed by the VTC before we do anything. Chris, are you on this case yet?
What is the case number again, Your Honor?
Got a 644-99999er, Richard Giprich, and that's the handgun case. There's apparently another DWI somewhere.
Yes, sir. It's a UCW and a DWI, Your Honor. I have tried contacting Mr. Giprich and have told him that I need to get his contact info to set up as pre-screening. Haven't heard anything from him in a while, so we marked him as potentially not interested. But if your client wants to reach out to me,
he's tried, Chris, and he said he's been unable to. So I gave him Ron's contact info, and he said that he was going to contact him yesterday. So if you want, do you have a good number for you, and I can relay that again?
Yes, sir. It's 210-425-0617. And that's going to be to the work cell phone, which I've got with me 24/7. Usually don't shut off until like 9 or 10 at night. So that way if he works late or something like that, I'm available.
Okay. I'll relay that to him again. And Your Honor, I would also like to confer with the state if they're available on another case. The client in my other case is a DACA recipient, so there's a time issue.
Is it set for today's doc?
It is not.
Okay, here's my problem, Andreas. I got 100 people and I got 2 DAs, so we can't really confer with you on that today. But you can give them a call tomorrow or after this docket's over, or hang around till the docket's over, and then they'll have time to do that. Is that okay with you?
I'll hang around, Your Honor.
Great, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who else we got from the 3?
Todd is just signing in, Your Honor.
I'm here, Judge.
Who's here?
635-001.
Sorry, Your Honor. Both of them are.
Todd, how have you been able to survive without having direct contact with Mr. Stackerwood?
Yeah, well, it's been a blessing actually, so that's good.
I got.
Thanks for asking.
653-638, State of Texas versus Fidel. Have you had a chance to confer with the state yet on this, Mr. Coronado?
No, not as of yet, Judge.
State, would you please give your oral offer to Mr. Coronado, and then I'm going to reset this for a week to give him time to chat with his client about it.
Thank you.
6 months deferred, $200 fine, court costs, 24 hours community service, and a no contact order with the North Star Transit Center.
You got it.
6 months deferred. 6 months deferred. $200 fine, court costs, 24 CSR, no contact with North Star Transit Center.
Yes.
Got it.
We're going to reset you same time, same station, Todd. If you figure something out before then, just call Pat.
Okay, so you saying a week from now?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll send you. It'll be the 16th.
Okay, thank you much. Might be excused.
Bob Behrens is here, Your Honor, now, so you can go. He should be.
I'm still here.
3 o'clock.
635-001.
Did we cover, is Mr. Brooks still with us? William Brooks?
He hasn't come in, Your Honor.
Oh, he hasn't come in yet. Okay.
No.
Who else is here?
Bob Behrens.
Is Bob Behrens with us?
Yes.
Yes, Judge, I'm still with you.
Okay. We have other cases, Bob, or just that one?
635-001. Brandon Hatcher.
Stand by.
He's right after Brian De La Rosa, the attorney.
What time frame is this set?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
But I've been on since 2 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Just
Page
in case.
5.
Got him. 635-001, Brandon Hatcher. Judge Behrens, have you had a chance to confer with the state?
Yes, we have.
And do you know what you want to do yet to let us know?
Josh, I thought I had filed a motion to suppress in September, and I went just checked my files, and it was still sitting in my folder but not filed. So I just e-filed that today. And
auto stop. What kind of suppression issue do we have?
Oh, there was supposedly an incident in a parking lot where my client displayed his firearm, and then the police were called, and it's a big long. It involves a few long videos as well, so it's something that's going to take a while.
Okay, we got all day. File away. You want to reset for a week to get it figured out while you file your motion?
Yeah, it's already filed, Judge. I just did it a few minutes ago.
Okay, then I should get it later today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you loose and I'll get back to you on your motion. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And who else we got today?
Mr. De La Rosa is here.
Brian, I got a 627784 State of Texas versus Ryan Justin Buntello. Have you had a chance to confer with the state on this yet? Brian, can you hear me?
He was here. He's connecting his audio, Your Honor.
He's connecting to audio. Okay.
Mhm.
Any other lawyers around other than Andreas?
I don't see anybody else at this point. Oh, David Voke is coming on, Your Honor.
Okay. State, have y'all divvied up these cases? I'm trying to see if we can get Andreas out here. If one of y'all has time to chat with him while the other one takes over, but I don't know how y'all have it set up.
Nick has already sent out all his offers, so like he emailed everybody before this docket. So
We're kind of a pause, but that could change.
Mr. Voke is on, Your Honor. He's the beginning of the 3 o'clocks.
Okay. Nick, do you have time to confer with Andreas Campion at this time, or you want to wait till after the whole thing's over?
I can do it now, Judge.
All right, I'll put you in break room 1.
All right, Andreas, you're going to break room 1. Thanks. Hang on.
we need headphones. Ah! Yeah.
Nick, can you go into 1? I put you all both in 1.
I got it.
Mine isn't showing a breakout room.
I put you in. Oh, sorry, I put her.
Okay, Davey Voke, I see I got cause 610156. Willie King. Have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
I haven't, Judge. There was a discovery order signed during the pandemic for blood discovery relating to blood draw.
DWI with this case too? I see it.
Judge, and I'll tell you, it's a very shaky DWI. I'd like to confer with the state in a breakout room to try to exert some guidance on how I think they should.
You don't have time to do that in the middle of all this docket stuff. I apologize. What I'm going to do is reset. I'm going to have them orally give you their offer right now, and then reset this for a week, let you get with your client, and then get back to them, and y'all can fine tune it and or request a jury trial or whatever you want to do at that point. Is that okay?
Okay. I haven't received any correspondence relating to the blood discovery or to an offer. Just
state, if you got an offer on Mr. King for Mr. Vote.
Judge, do you have a cause number?
Sure. 6101.
Okay, I found it. Okay, so the UCW, sorry, we have 2 Zooms going on. It's really confusing. Okay, the UCW and the DWI are going to run concurrent. For the DWI, it's going to be 6/12, $300 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CAT-SNP, drug offender education program, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term. And the UCW is going to be 12 months deferred, $200 fine, 48 hours community service, motion to forfeit the weapon, and a gun safety course.
So it looks like got the criminal trespass.
Your Honor.
Yep.
Your Honor, this is a case that we're awaiting the ALR transcript. We won the ALR on the merits on the basis that there was never a breath or blood specimen requested in a legal way. It was a hospital blood draw. Case was filed at large after a single car accident nearly a year later. It's not your standard DWI where you would go and make a standard offer. It needs another review, I think. I'd ask for a reset into, let's say, March or April to allow me to get that transcript, send it to the state to review with regards to the facts surrounding the taking of a specimen. We don't believe that it's going to be admissible. Injured pretty severely in the hospital, no FSTs, no arrest. I mean, it's a wacky case. And
let's do this at this point. Set Mr. Vogt for a jury trial, which goes to August. That buys you some time to do whatever you need to do. My suggestion is file whatever motions you want to file and maybe send a memorandum or something to the state about what your issues are. And obviously they'll talk to any time everybody's available to talk, but that gives you plenty of time to figure it out. Will that work?
yes, Judge.
Okay, let's do that.
Thank you. May I be excused? Of course. What will the date be? August?
I'm not sure yet. I'll get it.
Let me know.
I will.
Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
Could be September, you know, we can't.
It may. Mr. De La Rosa is here and Terry Carter is here for Ashley Morgan.
Okay, stand by.
Have a good afternoon, Judge.
Thanks.
They're at 3 o'clock, page 5.
Okay, I've got card number 617879 to the Texas for Richard Bruni. And I've got Ashley Morgan down, but is Terry here today or who's here?
Terry.
I'm here, Judge Terry Carter for Miss Morgan.
Terry, have you had a chance to confer with the state on this and or Ashley have a chance?
Yes, Judge, they sent us a probation offer and our client is rejecting that offer and asking for a jury trial.
Great. Reset Bruni for a jury trial.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll take care.
All righty.
You have any other cases or is that it?
No, sir, that was it.
That's it.
All right, you're out of here. Thanks.
Thanks.
And Mr. De La Rosa is further down that page, Your Honor.
Okay, did we talk about Mr. Buntello yet with Mr. De La Rosa?
We have not.
627-784 State of Texas versus Ryan Justin Buntello. Mr. De La Rosa, have you had a chance to confer with the state on Mr. Buntello?
I have received an offer from the state, Your Honor. Still not able to get a hold of my client though. Called him again, left him a message. His phone appears to work, but he hasn't returned either one of my messages. I've also sent him an email and haven't had an answer to that either.
We're gonna have to issue an FTA warrant on him. If we find him before you do, we'll get in touch with you and let you know and get him out of jail or whatever. But I guess I'll find him before we can get anything going.
Okay.
That's
good, Your Honor.
The warrant.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. May I be excused? Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, so
Martinez, Elva Trevino, Benjamin Doherty is a 331, so you don't miss it. Marshall White,
Your Honor, on
Timmy Roundtree, Kirby Johnson.
Your Honor, on page 1, on the bottom, it is Carlos Barbosa, Christopher Arce. Mr. Barbosa has been in contact with me. He has been trying to get a hold of Mr. Arce. I even forwarded the email to Mr. Arce saying that his client was set for today and he needed to get in contact with him. He has not. I told Mr. Barbosa that if he did not show, that I would ask if I could reappoint.
Reappoint and then tell Mr. Arce we'll be happy to give him another case when he's ready.
Of course. Okay.
Okay, let's take a break. I'll be back.
There is another person in the waiting room. Actually, I kicked him out, where I have asked him 5 times, who are you? And what it says is, it gives us, it's the ID number for the Zoom. It must be a defendant, but he won't answer me. So I kicked him out and kept him in the waiting room.
Weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Looks like it's the same thing.
Okay, let me see.
I'm so glad you and the judge, Pat, are allow me to come in with cases like that previous one where the attorney claims one thing, but.
And I appreciate, because they tell him, like that very first one, they told him all this stories, and then I ask you and it's not true. And I know he doesn't want you hanging around for no reason, but I also would rather have it so that way he knows what's really going on.
For sure. Like Mr. Giprich, I went off and called Ron, and Ron's like, yeah, no, I haven't heard from anybody like that. He's like, there's been a few voicemails that have come in that you can't understand, but I was like, okay, well, and like Miss Burchin, I mean, I understand why the judge wants to help a vet, but she came in
I know,
right before the lockdown, and like once she left the office doors, like no one's heard from her about the VTC, anything since, when was that, March of last year? Like 11 months.
now I've got an iPhone. I don't know who this is. I'm going to message. There you go. Who are you? I'm not letting them in anymore until they tell me who the hell they are.
Yeah.
No, I mean, why?
Sounds like something I should have picked up from the university.
Right, and the university did,
It would be our luck that we get somebody and they do one of those weird things that happen in civil. They were doing porn and stuff. It would be our luck, you know, County Court 6 has got the luck of, you know. Mr. Guyona has come in. I'll let people in, I know. Okay, Your Honor, Mr. Guyona is
I
here.
got Robert with us.
Yeah,
Are we back on YouTube yet? We are, okay.
we are on YouTube.
I got cause number 626-711, State of Texas versus Angelica, Doming Alvarez. We got Robert Guyona with us. Robert, have you been in contact with your client?
Judge, I tried her at the number that I was given. I tried her at the number that Pat gave me, and I have had no success. It rejects the call. I send text to just try to be sure. I did that all a week ago. I've had no responses. I also did it again this morning.
We're going to have to issue an FTA warrant on her, and then if, as, and when we find her, we'll let you know immediately. And if you find her first, let us know, and we'll pull the warrant.
Thank you, sir.
Otherwise, you're dismissed. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Judge. Bye.
I'm just looking up this stats real quick.
I think it's almost like 200.
We're ahead of schedule. We're never ahead of schedule.
It just means that I can put more people on the docket.
Fun.
Yeah, this one seemed a little small, Pat. This was kind of like.
Actually, you know why, Chris? Because we had a lot of pleas that came off of this docket. Or I had people letting me know they were going for jury trial. Or they were sick and I needed to reset them a week, so. Mr. Willie King is coming in. He is a defendant, if I remember correctly, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. I already talked about Mr. King with somebody. Who we talk about?
No, sir, I don't think so. Oh, it was David Vogt. We need to let him know we're setting him for. Mr.
King, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Your attorney, Mr. Vogt, was here earlier, and we're resetting your case actually until like August or something. So if you just stay in touch with your attorney, we'll be good, and he'll let you know when we need to come back.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, sir.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna